Something I love so much is when you can be open enough within yourself to listen to someone and truly take in what they're saying and to truly connect heart to heart with them because your heart's so open and you can listen to them fully and you have the capacity to listen and to take in what they're saying and to empathize with them, sympathize with them on a deep level. Like I love that. I just came back from like a Friday night meditation at the Buddhist temple that I go to. And there's a Dharma talk there also. And during the Dharma talk, a guy opened up about his dad passing away and just his struggles with it and all, and just everything he's going through. And it was just so raw in the moment. You could feel his emotion through his delivery and just him being open to the topic and him just wanting to discuss it with like-minded people and just being brave enough to share that. Um, it resonated with me, and I think it was because my heart was so open. And when you sit and meditate for 30 minutes with a group, from what I'm from what I'm experiencing, meditating with a group is different than just meditating by yourself because you have everyone focused all on meditating and quieting the mind, and the energy is a lot more not dense, but it's a lot more concentrated, and you have a lot of people doing the same thing in the same area. And so when you put forth 30 minutes of meditation with a group, the meditation is to clear your mind. You know, if you're actually doing the meditation right, if you're actually clearing your mind and sitting there meditating, and it's doing what it's supposed to do, and you're doing what you're supposed to do to clear your mind, when you come out of that meditation, you're so clear-minded and you're so open. And so Dharma talk follows up the meditation, rightfully so, because you're open. And when you're open, you have these other people sharing their stories and sharing their trials and tribulations, and you can just connect with them on such a deep level. And I just get so fulfilled from those things. Like I don't even have to talk, but just being open and listening fully, like completely listening to this guy talk and or this girl talk, whoever wants to share their stuff, whoever wants to share their story, whoever wants to share what they're going through with the group. There's no judgment there at all whatsoever because we're all there for the same reason. We're all there for surpassing suffering. We're all there to learn the Buddhist teachings. We're all there to have community, you know, to put these practices into place and to meet every Friday night, to keep ourselves on top of things, you know, to keep ourselves, I say honest, but you know, to strengthen that muscle of spiritual practice and meditation also. But Dharma talk is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot from I'm getting a lot from it. You know, I hadn't experienced anything like this before I went to this Buddhist temple. I haven't experienced anything like that. An open-minded adult community, no BS. You know. Now, obviously, are there people there who are dealing with their things, and you know, not everyone's enlightened. You know, for there, that's quite opposite, really. People are trying to deal with their shit, and Buddhism is helping them through that. But when I say they're mostly adults, you know, everyone's adults, everyone's an adult there, and everyone's understanding, and everyone's goal is the same to an extent, to alleviate suffering from everyone else, and of course, their own suffering, my own suffering. through the teachings of the Buddha. But something happens though whenever you're open, when your heart's open and your ears are open and you're listening, like listening fully with your whole being to someone who's quite literally spilling their heart out, you know, you just touch at that point when you're so open and you're not busy up here and you're listening to what they're saying and you're taking it all in. You're not just what they're saying is not bouncing off of you like it would anybody else in the world who isn't in any practices or anything like that. Any person you meet on the streets, they're dealing with their own shit and they don't know how to deal with it. And so to try to talk to someone who doesn't have a practice in place, it's like you're talking to a wall and the wall's reflecting back what you say because there's no real listening there to be had. But with the people here at this Dharma talk and at the Buddhist temple, they are literally getting empty before the Dharma talk even happens. And so they can receive what you're saying and they can resonate with you on a heart to heart like level, on a soul level, with understanding and compassion and love. And it's just such a strong feeling you come away with. We all need to listen to people more. We all need to listen to one another more. It's so important. So many times people can't share because they haven't been listened to. Because nobody knows how to listen. We're all just neurotic and full of distractions. But when you realize the importance of the spiritual practices and getting your mind quiet and having the ability and the capacity to listen to someone else, that changes the world, man. People don't want to do this because they're like I said, they're full of distractions and they want to do their own thing. They can't commit to a spiritual practice because either they don't believe in that, they don't even believe in the spiritual practice to begin with, or they got their own life thing going on. Life hasn't hit them enough life hasn't caused them to suffer enough to want to get away from that, to want to escape from that. Not escape from it, but to look at it, because you're not escaping and you're looking at it right in the face. But you're looking at it in the face because you want to get past the suffering. You want to get past all of that. People can't, people are not interested in that. They would rather people around them change instead of themselves, But we have to be the change that we want to see in the world. We have to be that. We have to start. You want to see the change? Well, change for the better for yourself. And then you can help change everyone else. We all change for the better. And it becomes a better world around us. But it starts with us. It starts with me. It starts with you. And a good way to start is emptying all the bullshit that you have inside of you, becoming empty, to where you can have the capacity to listen to one another. No more arguing, no more fighting, but listening on a deep level. We're all here for the same reasons. To share peace and love. We are love. We are peace. We are all those things, but how many people realize it? That's the thing. Not many people realize that because they can't see it. They can't see it in their own selves, let alone someone else. When you see it in yourself, you see it in another. And so what I'm saying is, it takes us to start. Don't wait on anybody else. Don't say I'm not gonna do this because no one else is doing it. You do it. You be the change. You be the one to step up and say, I've had enough and I want to live in a better world. I want to be a better person. And then from there, it's a ripple effect and everyone else follows. Might take a long time, but you're not worried about anybody else. You're worried about yourself. You want to see a better world? Change yourself. Because again, it starts with you. You are reflected outwards at the end of the day. So whatever you do within yourself, you will see it, but you have to start with you. Yeah. You start with you, life will send you on a path and will show you different things that align with what you've been doing that aligns with all the healing you've been doing on your own, and aligns you with more people, shows you more of that, and then you meet with these people who are doing that, and there's more healing to be had. It's just a never-ending healing journey, and it's so beautiful, and it's so potent, and it's so profound when you feel this. But again, we have to be the change. We have to do it. We have to stand up and be the one to do it. We have to be the one to sacrifice ourselves. We're not sacrificing ourselves, but I say that as far as like we have to be the one to raise our hands and literally volunteer ourselves to clear out our own shit. We got to be the ones, because then again, you lead the people who are on that same journey as you, and you connect with people on a deeper level, and you get rid of all the baggage you have that you've accumulated over your life that doesn't help you anymore. And not only that, you get to be heart to heart and talk about real human life, real life human shit with people, man. Not materialistic things or what's happening with this person or have you seen this movie? Man, I used to love movies. But I could care less about movies anymore, man. Because it's not real. What is that giving me? It is giving me nothing. I can maybe take a little time out of the day and watch a movie and have a little entertainment time here and there, but I feel worse at the end of that because it's nothing. I see through it now. I want that heart to heart, real life connection. And you find it at the Buddhist temple that I go to. You find it in the Dharma talks. You find it in satsang. Anything where you have a sense of community and people are wanting to heal their shit. And people are wanting to heal others. And people are wanting a better life. And people are wanting a better world around them. People are wanting love. They're choosing the right things, you know? Get in touch with the good things and the right things and leave all that other stuff behind. You don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. We've consumed enough. The change we want, the change we're looking for starts with us. You know, and that's a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people, but that's the truth. Yeah, that's it, guys. I wish you all the best. You know, I wish the utmost healing to you and your family and nothing but love to every one of you who watched the video, and I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next round, you know. Peace out, guys. Good night.